Wendell Scott. I'm a beekeeper. I do it as a hobby. And my assistant is helping Harry. He has a bee removal service. And what they're doing is they are removing some bees out of structure, which is in the wall. The bees have been there for approximately 2 years. So what we have to do is go up there, and then we have to take all the equipment up there. That's the smoker, the bee suits, the saw, the drill, in order to open a piece of the plyboard cavity to get to the bees. I like to remove the bees and the honey and the comb, and then I take it to my apiary and I combine those bees with my other beehives where they still have a home. So I'm not an advocate of destroying bees, although in some instances you have to, but most instances I don't. We just take them to the apiary and they're in a new home there. Hopefully we can remove the bees and the comb, because the comb will have honey in it, eggs and larvae. And this time of year they can have anywhere from 40 to 100 pounds of honey. So we won't know till we get in there. But it's really the only way to do that, because you need to take out the honey as well. If you just poison bees and the honey remains in there, the honey will sour. It's not protected anymore, and it's taken over by the ants and the roaches. The main problem that I found is that when people call me to remove their bees, it's a swarm, and it's in a ball, usually on a tree or a hedge. And I usually charge anywhere from $50 to $65 to remove them because of my time and my gas. The main thing is not getting up there and getting down. It's getting up there and working with all that equipment. See, he's got to take a pump sprayer and a saw and a drill and a smoker, and he's in that old bee suit. It's difficult. What's more important is those bees could go in the structure of those people's houses. And if they get in the walls of the house, they're looking for a home. And if they're right there by the house and they find a little crack or cavity, they're in there. Then you're in trouble. You're having to do a tear out. It could be tear out of brick. It could be tear out of whatever structure they're into. So the best thing to do is to call a beekeeper as soon as possible, have them get out there and get the bees before they leave. They'll either leave and go in a tree, in a hole in a tree, or a cavity somewhere, but you're always taking a chance that they're going structure. And I get calls every day of people saying the bees are in the walls of my house, and then they're out a lot of money for the labor to remove them.